Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Bowie Town Center in Bowie, Prince George's County. Today I want to show you guys what Bowie Town Center is all about. For anybody who is not from the area or who hasn't been here yet, I'm going to show you why Bowie is one of the best places to live in Prince George's County. Now behind me you will see the United Furniture Warehouse store. This is one of the anchor properties for this town center. Across the street you have Macy's and LA Fitness. We're going to head there next. And then you also have the Safeway grocery store. So let's get started. We're just gonna do a walking tour of Bowie Town Center so you guys can see exactly why people like to live here. And so there are a ton of stores, including Famous Footwear. Honestly, this is probably one of maybe 4 or 5 sneaker stores that you have in the area. Across the street, you have the Verizon store, H&R Block. And so in this community, you have, I'm sorry, not the community, but in the town center, you have a variety of stores, from restaurants to clothing stores, as we've seen, to small businesses, mom and pop stores that are selling clothing and different things like that. And so here you have a salon, Solar Salons. I actually, to be honest with you, I haven't been in here, but I believe it's probably like different studios. Where you can get your hair done, your nails done, and different things like that. Across the street, you got the Foot Locker and Lens Crafters as well. And so, as you can see here, I mean, it is 85 degrees out. Probably about, what time is it? It is 1:45, and all the parking spots are taken. I mean, this place is not packed, but busy, which is normal because you have all types of businesses. And so people are either leaving during their lunch break, getting something to eat. We're gonna check out some of the restaurants around here. But here is Lounge Events. And so this is actually an event space here in the town center. So if you were looking to throw, you know, a party, or if you wanted to take photos, they have different type of interactive photo booths. A lot of cool stuff in Lounge Events. And so across the street here, this is actually one of the only vacant properties in Bowie Town Center. So this used to be a, I forget the name of it, but it used to be like an arcade area. They had bowling, all types of arcade games. And so people used to come for, you know, on the weekends, come and hang out, drink, eat, and play games. It was really fun for all ages, but they went out of business. And so right now that property is vacant. So now you do have a couple places where you can eat. Right now we're coming to the center of Bowie Town Center. And so here you have Meza, which is a pretty popular place to eat. Across the street, you have Quickway Hibachi. You have Five Guys on the corner, Twisted Seafood and Bar, which is great seafood. I eat there all the time. I actually eat all these places all the time. So I live about 5 or so minutes away from Bowie Town Center. And so I come here often. One of the benefits is that there are a lot of places to eat. So over here on this corner, you have Potbelly. We're gonna cross the street here. And so it's one of those things where if you live maybe 10 or 15 minutes, or really anywhere in Bowie, this is where you're gonna come if you wanna get something to eat, if you need to do your shopping or anything like that. Again, there's a ton of stores and things like that that, you know, we're gonna get into, we're gonna check out, but this is it. What you see is what you get. So you saw before we had the Verizon store here. You have AT&T, European Wax Center, Nail Tricks if you want to get your nails done, Noodles and Company across the store. There's also a Starbucks across the way. Panera. And so I mean, we haven't even got into most of the town center. I think I've named off 5 or 6 places that you can eat. And so across the street is actually Aroma Lounge, which is a, trying to use my words correctly, Afrobeats inspired lounge. They play Afrobeats, soca, reggae, that type of vibe. It's a hookah lounge, so if you want to come here on Friday or Saturday nights, you can enjoy, you know what I mean, just have a night out. It's actually one of the, I think it probably is the only nightlife area in Bowie Town Center, so pretty popular spot on the weekends. And then right now we are walking up to Sardi's, which is Peruvian chicken spot. They have a couple locations all over Prince George's County, and so here in Bowie, this is ours. So one thing I do like about this center is, like, as you can see, like, there's a ton of different entrances. And so right here is probably what I would call the main entrance. But if you lived on this side of a Bowie Town Center, you can kind of come in here, avoid what could be, you know, a high traffic area. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Doing a high traffic area. And so you can avoid that if you wanted to come on this side, or if you lived on this side of Bowie as well. So we're gonna head this way. On the side of Sardi's, you have an ice cream spot, which is pretty popular, especially on hot days like this. Maybe I should get one, I don't know. It is good, I eat it all the time. And so, one place I haven't gone to, so you have the Longhorn here, the Olive Garden. I haven't been to the Olive Garden. But like I said, there's so many food choices and restaurants to choose from. I haven't been able to eat everywhere yet. And honestly, I don't really eat Olive Garden like that. So that's probably another reason why I haven't eaten there. So now, this is, as you can see, so I want to show you guys something. We're not going to head over on that side. There is another restaurant on the side of, on the opposite side of Longhorn. And on that side is also where the Best Buy is located. There's a Best Buy outlet right across the street on that other side of Bowie Town Center. We're not gonna head over there because it's really hot. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut through. I'm gonna show you guys the back side. On this side is the Barnes & Noble, but right across the street there, you have a pizza shop, Wingstop, First Watch, which is like a brunch, popular brunch and breakfast spot. There's a Dollar Tree over there, a Panda Express, and so, and some other spots, but we're gonna swing around so you guys can kind of check that out. And so, as you can see on the inside, there was, you know, all the parking spaces are pretty taken up. This is all Bowie Town Center, so you can park pretty much, you know, at any of these spots here. And then what you would do is just kind of walk on the inside. And so on this side, you have Chipotle, and then you have the Barnes & Noble, which is another anchor store here in the community. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. What's that? What'd he say? Oh, DC, Maryland living. Yeah, DC, Maryland living, yeah. And so, you got the Chipotle, you got the Barnes & Noble. I mean, maybe we can ask them if they want to do a street interview, but they in the car. I was trying to get somebody on the, somebody down here. As you can see, people in Bowie are very friendly, very supportive. We love that. Yeah, so every now and then, they're not here all the time, But every now and then you will see a couple food trucks parked right here in the middle, which honestly just gives you more food options. I mean, it's one of the beautiful things about living here. You go to any neighborhood and one of the complaints you might get is there's not a lot of places to eat. We're very fortunate that we don't have this problem because of Bowie Town Center. And so again, we're heading back into the main part of the center. And so Barnes & Noble is right here. What I like about it, I mean, it's a huge Barnes & Noble store, but there's also a coffee shop in there. So if you just kind of wanted to sit, read, hang out, I know a lot of people kind of use it almost like a library of sorts. And so here on my left, you have Victoria's Secret. And now that we're coming back into the main part of the center, you'll see some of the other stores that are available. So do a quick pan. You can see the Victoria's Secret, you got the Bath and Body Works, JD, which is another shoe store. And then across the street, you have the Express, you have the Stripes, and you have K Jewelers. So we'll cross the street here. So technically that's not Bowie Town Center, but across the street, like literally right across the street, there's a Goodwill store. There's another restaurant over there. I think it's a Qdoba, or yeah, I think it is a Qdoba that's over there. And God, what else is over there? It's the Goodwill. There's a salon, another suite of salons that's over there. And they're actually building a massage parlor. I believe Massage Envy is called, right over there. And so one of the things about this neighborhood is, the reason I wanted to make this video is because there's actually 3 or 4 new construction communities that have either been built or are being built. And so Bowie Town Center is going to have a ton of new residents who are going to come here who may not be familiar with what's available. And so if you have purchased in the Medford community or the Stanley Martin community that's right across the street from the Walmart, or if you're in South Lake, then this is where you're gonna be at. This is Bowie Town Center. So you got the men's warehouse here. There's we walked past it, but right here, there's an after school learning camp and program, which is pretty cool. Across the street, there's a Claire's, Vision Works. And as I mentioned before, the other main anchor properties for Bowie Town Center is the Macy's that's over there. There's a Macy's right across the street. And then the LA Fitness. I didn't think it was gonna be this hot today. I'm sweating way more than you. Good Lord. But it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Because the past couple of days we had some heavy rain. And so, yeah. So what's interesting is right here across the street, you have my favorite doctor, chiropractic. He's actually on TikTok. I didn't know he had a storefront out here, or an office rather. But he's really big on TikTok. I don't know if he's actually in there right now, but if you go to his ad, you'll see like he does a bunch of celebrities and things like that. Here you have another nail spot. I think this is the second or third one that we've seen so far. You have a GNC here, and so if you're gonna work out at LA Fitness, you might as well get your supplements and your protein from GNC, which is right here. Across the street, you have Sense and More. Every now and then, I think right now they're running probably buy one, get one 50% off. They usually have, you know, pretty good deals over there. I typically get my Sense from Macy's because I find during like the holidays, they have better sales, but life is about options. And you got options in Bowie Town Center. So you have a local store, as I mentioned before. There's a couple, you know, corporate national chains here, but also some local mom and pop shops. This is one of them. Very nice clothing store. It looks like they got women's clothes and bathing suits and things like that. And so we're gonna head this way. I'll show you the LA Fitness, which they just renovated, which I'm very grateful for. It wasn't bad before, but it wasn't great. But now they gave it a huge facelift and added some new machines, new flooring. I mean, the spacing and the layout of the gym just looks a whole lot better in my opinion. So here you have additional parking for the Macy's or for whatever. As you know, like you could just park and walk around and you'll be good to go. We're heading to pretty much the outward part of Bowie Town Center where we're gonna wrap up. There's a couple more stores and food places that I wanna show you guys, just so you can see the full scope of what Bowie Town Center has to offer. And so, yeah, as we wrap up, if you guys have any questions, you want to do a street interview?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah?
I got you. What's up?
Awesome.
What you want, TikTok?
YouTube. Are you familiar with this area? You live around here?
Not really.
So
I'm from up in Baltimore.
All right, hold on. Is the mic on? Okay. Hey, what's your name and where you from?
My name is Louis. I'm from Baltimore.
Nice. What brings you down here, Louis, to Bowie Town Center?
I got friends, and so me and them are hanging out for the first time in a long time.
Okay.
So.
Nice. Is your first time over here?
It is, yeah. I mean, I've been to Six Flags, but never in like this area.
Okay, cool. How do you like it so far?
I mean, I'm liking it. A little hot today, but
It is hot.
a lot of stuff to see.
Okay, awesome. And so you guys are just kind of hanging out, shopping,
Yeah.
that kind of thing? Cool. Any places that you stopped by so far while you were down here?
Barnes and Nobles for
Nice,
sure.
nice.
Had to go there. We had to go to Chipotle.
Get some to eat.
Got the Adobo Ranch.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that is what's up right now.
You heard it here first. And so you guys are heading out now? You guys still hanging around a little bit?
Yeah, we're about to head out.
Okay, nice to meet you. Appreciate
Nice
you
to
for stopping
meet
by.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
What's your YouTube?
DCMarylandLiving.com.
I got you.
Thanks, man. So we have people from all over just coming down to enjoy. As you heard, he came down from Baltimore. And so that's one of the things, right? When it comes to commercial real estate and building thriving neighborhoods like Bowie, if you build it, they're gonna come. That's somebody from Baltimore who's come and they're spending their money in our community, which allows us to build more things and thrive and have more things to enjoy. And so that's the LA Fitness, super popular, usually packed around all times. That gyms are usually packed. And so across the street, you have the Safeway, which takes up a majority of this building, but on the other side, on the left side, you have the Smoothie King, Crumble Cookie. I don't think they've opened yet. We can go and check. I'm not a huge fan of Crumble. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna lie to the people. Not a huge fan of Crumble, but I know a lot of people are excited that they've opened up. You have a Charlie's Philly steaks. Their food is pretty good. You have a Taylor barbershop, and then Blaze Pizza. I am a fan of Blaze Pizza. Stuff is pretty good. So this is my gym. So LA Fitness, I'm usually here. And so if I don't feel like cooking, I'll go to Blaze Pizza or Panda Express or something like that. If I need a pick-me-up, I'll go to Smoothie King. And so there's a lot of things that are offered here in Bowie Town Center that we get to enjoy. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think we're gonna wrap it here. We've pretty much checked everything out. And so if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. But most importantly, come check out Bowie Town Center for yourself. And so if you're interested in moving to Maryland, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to assist you, guide you, provide you with whatever information you need to call this place home. We're out.